You know, it's gonna be a lot of people out there that don't like what you're doing. They're gonna call you weird. They ain't gonna understand it. They gonna hate
what
on
time
you.
it is.
But as long as you like what you're doing,
It's the prison doctor.
all that matters.
Gonna get you right if you've been
Keep
obnoxious.
doing
You hear him knocking the vibe.
Hi. How you doing? Come have a seat. Hurry up. Put that down. Put it down. Put that knife down. Go have a seat. Don't open your mouth until I tell you to. You understand? Say yes, sir, or no, sir. Don't open your mouth. Didn't I tell you to open your mouth? Didn't I? You wait till I ask you a question. Ma'am, what's going on with him?
He don't listen in school, never follow direction. Doesn't listen, doesn't follow any instructions. School, sometimes we do better at home, but since they open school, I've been really struggling with him. He doesn't want to do hygiene, brush his teeth, take a bath, do his, and fight with his little brother a lot. But his little brother really want to get close to him. Sometimes he just pushes in my way. And we had a fight last night. I had to take his keyboard and then the mouse from him. When I take electronic, that is the only time he kind of will listen to me. But then he jumped into my room that I should give it. He was trying to fight me.
He tried to fight you last night?
Yeah.
When you say fight you, like literally fight you?
He really jumped on me, like struggling, want to take the keyboard and the mouse from me.
He literally fought you so he can get the electronics.
Exactly.
Wow.
Give me my mouse, give me my, and I'm like out of my room. Sometimes it's so
and then
bad
told you to get out of his room.
I told him to get out of my room.
I see. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes it's so bad that I'm just at the point of calling the police because sometimes I can't take it. He bangs his leg, punch on the walls. It's a lot.
Right.
It's a lot, and I know I'm doing my best. God knows. Even the teachers in the school knows. I've really been there for my son. I have been there every minute of the way. I've tried all the resources. I have him on a counseling right now. We see the psychiatrist on top of it.
Oh, so he's in counseling?
Yes.
He sees a therapist, a psychologist?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Really? And they can't do nothing with him. They can't give him.
They just put him on the medication.
And they put him on medication?
Yes. And I really don't want him to be on the medicine. I'm only hoping he get better, check his behavior, do things right. When he start following instruction, I see that things are a bit different. But when he start want to jump off, it's just too crazy to handle.
Right. So let me get this straight. He came straight. Let me get this straight. So he came in your room last night, literally jumped on you to fight you so he can get the electronics back that he likes to play. He also jumps on his brother, picks on his little brother.
Yes.
And he also is seeing a counselor and a psychologist, a therapist. Psychiatrist, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A psychiatrist. And how long has he been seeing a psychiatrist?
He's been seeing psychiatry since the age of 5.
He's been seeing a psychiatrist since the age of 5.
Yeah, because I had to change school. None of the school could take him. And then they have a school, kind of like a residential, they call it St. Vincent. He was at St. Vincent for about 2 years, and they think he started getting better, so they put him in a regular school. St. Vincent is like a half-day school and half therapy. That's how they do it.
I see.
Yes.
And his behavior has not improved?
No. One minute he want to get better, listen, and then the next minute he just explode.
Sure.
Like, just for 30 seconds.
Sure.
And
so how's the therapist and the psychiatrist, when he's in the office, does he respect them and behave or no?
Oh, he does. When he's with them, he does. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to open your mouth and answer me. And what medication did you say he takes again?
He has 3 medication. Warfarin 2 milligrams. He takes that at night. And then the methylphenidate 54 milligrams. He takes that in the morning. Plus cryptotyrosine. The crypto is supposed to help him to boost his appetite.
Uh-huh.
Because the methylphenidate suppresses his appetite.
Right.
So the other one's supposed to help him to eat.
To help him to eat. So who prescribed that? The doctor?
The psychiatrist.
The psychiatrist prescribed that?
Yes.
Why did she prescribe that? What was her reasoning?
She said he has ADHD. So the Bufferson is supposed to help him to make good decisions, make his brain function well.
Really?
It's supposed to help his hypersensitivity, hyperactive, and then the methylphenidate is supposed to help him to make good decisions in his brain, the forehead. That's what she kept
Really?
talking about.
Has he, and how long has he been on a medication? That medication?
He's been on this medication since the age of, I think, 7.
Since 7?
Yes.
And he's how old now?
12.
He's 12, so he's been on medication for approximately about 5 years. Has his
But he was on
behavior,
a different medication and it was changed to the methylphenidate.
has his behavior
No.
been better since the
No.
psychiatrist said he should be taken because it
No.
helps him regulate his brain?
No.
It hasn't worked.
No.
And it's been 5 years he's been on that medication. So that's a very important point, man. I've been making this point all across America about the problems that parents are having with their children, and these children are being sometimes misdiagnosed and thrown medication at them, saying that this medication is going to help regulate their brain and all this stuff, and it doesn't work.
Exactly.
And it's making them worse. You understand? That's a problem for me.
Yeah.
All across America, parents are struggling with this crap.
Right.
And it upsets me. From what I see and what I've known about him, I think he's a perfectly good kid. He just needs some help. He needs some structure. He needs some discipline.
Thank you.
And he needs some love. Today he's going to get all that. Because if you violate any of the rules that I'm going to set up here today, little man, you're going to regret it. You hear me? Do you want to be helped today? You don't want to be helped?
Did you understand?
Hold on, man. Let me handle this. Do you understand what I just said to you? You know? Do you want me to help you be a better person? Hey, real quick. Parents across the nation are turning to the Prison Doctor Global, our breakthrough platform connecting families with unorthodox therapists who gets real results fast. We don't use textbook methods. We don't follow the government playbook. We get to the root, and families see change in 1 to 2 sessions. If you have tried everything and gotten no results, nothing is working, click the link below to begin your session today. Real help starts here. Would you rather me try to sit here and help you and fix this today myself? I don't understand nodding. Open your mouth. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. What's 1 plus 1? What's 5 plus 5? Which way is up? Point. Which way is down? Which way is left? Which way is right? Okay. How's your grades in school? They're pretty decent? Okay. Do you think that you're a troubled kid, or do you think that, you're just a little misunderstood? Or do you think that you're a troubled kid who needs medication? What do you think about the medication that you take? Does it make you feel better, or does it really help? Or what do you think about the medication that you take?
It helps sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It helps me
It does? Okay. Then why aren't you getting better? Why is your mother telling me that the medication is not working?
It helps me think better. It's like solve problems.
But you're not thinking better. You're getting worse, according to her. Because if it was working and you were thinking better, you wouldn't be going in her room jumping on her to take some electronics so you can play a game. You wouldn't be beating up your 7-year-old little brother, and you're damn sure would not be doing half the crap you're doing in this house if it was helping you. You don't jump on your mother and fight her. Literally, you were fighting her to get the damn game. Is that not true? Is it true or is it not true? Did you do that? Open your mouth. You did. How is the medication making you better? How? How? It doesn't make sense to me. Because if it was making you better, you wouldn't have done that. You wouldn't be punching stuff and hitting walls and throwing stuff and telling her what you will and won't do in her house, which you pay no bills in here. So clearly, it's not working. And you're a minor. Did he also, I was told that he called the police or threatened to call CPS or something like that?
Yeah, I've had the police chase me to this house once before, yeah.
So he called CPS to weaponize
He told the
CPS
school.
on you?
He told the school, and then the school called the police.
Oh, he went to school and lied on you.
Tell them I'm gonna pick him up. Actually, he had misbehaved, and they called me to pick him up. So I left work to go pick him up. And he wasted my time. He wouldn't want to go home because he know he's in trouble. So he told me, I'm not going home with you because you end up beating me up. So eventually he came home with me. I got home, I run to the bathroom. The next minute I see police behind, in front of my door. I didn't even touch him when we got home. And
Wow.
they were like, the school called out, your son said you'll be beating him. So they took him outside to go ask him questions.
Wow.
So they told him he can call them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This is what's happening across America. These kids are weaponizing CPS and the police against the adults.
Right.
But when the adults are calling to get help from the police and CPS, they do nothing.
Right.
That's ridiculous. But a child, in many cases, they are going to school and lying because they want their way at home.
Right.
And they are weaponizing CPS and the police department to get the parents in trouble. It is ridiculous.
He packed his stuff, walked out of the house. He had run away twice. The first time he ran away, he was like, what, 9? And then I had to drive around to look for him. We found him. That was, we moved here in 2022. And then when we moved here, sometime last year, or early this year, we had to call the police because he packed his stuff and left the house.
You should have let him keep going. That's what you should have did.
And then when
If he's that brazen and that smart or that bold and has that kind of audacity to pack his bags and tell you he's leaving and won't follow your rules, I would have suggested let him figure life out and he'd have been knocking back on your door in less than 24 hours, man. You understand?
Yeah.
This is the games that these kids are playing all across America.
It's true.
This is what's going on. Is everything your mother said, is it the truth or a lie? It's true? Okay. Thank you for being honest. Do you think that you can respect your mother? Do you think that's possible? You think you can get better?
Sure.
Okay, we're gonna find out. Now, I want you to tell me, why do you think you're misbehaving? I want you to really think before you open your mouth. I want you to tell me, why do you think you're misbehaving? Is it because, where's your dad? You haven't seen him since you were like 5 or something, right?
2.
Since you were 2, right? Since you was 2. You haven't seen your dad since you were 2. Okay. Wow. Right. Okay. Does that bother you sometimes? Be honest.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh, sure, of course. It bothers you a lot that you don't see your daddy and don't know really who he is or anything. It bothers you a lot.
Yeah.
You would prefer if you had your dad in your life. Is that true? Yeah. Of course. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. Do you think that that's part of, and I want you to tell me, I don't know, do you think that that's a part of why you misbehave and you lash out on your mother and you're being kind of disrespectful is because you're missing your dad a little bit or something? Do you think that your father not being in your life, does that have anything to do with your bad behavior towards your mom?
Yeah, think about it sometimes.
Because you think about it sometimes, your dad? And what happens when you think about it?
Like, it angers me, like, I'm not allowed to see him.
It angers you because you're not allowed to see him. I get it. completely get it. I want you to know that it's not your fault because your dad is not in your life. That's not your fault, right? And I know that you hold that and you try to figure out, was it something you did as to why your dad is not in your life? Do you sometimes like ask yourself, like, is it something you did that you feel like bad or like you was a bad kid and that's why he left or something? Open.
Yes, sir.
You do? Wow. Wow. Okay. I need you to fix this with your mom today, right?
Sure.
I want to help you and I can help you, but you got to fix this with her today. There's no going back on bad behavior. I'm just not that guy. I don't play that stuff. When you give me your word and you tell me that you're going to change your behavior, you have to mean it. Here, because I talk to your mom or talk to you, and she tells me that you're going back to your bad behavior, your old behavior. I don't want to hear that. Do you understand me? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you love your mom?
Yes, sir.
Is she a good mother?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Just doesn't get it. Just don't get it. They just don't get it. This is just, it breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. Thank you for reaching out to me. It's taking every ounce of control right now in me not to cry and break down from just emotional drainage. You understand? For what I deal with every day across America in thousands of homes. It's the same story. You have a child who jumped on you over a video game. He wanted his electronics. You took it from him, so he violently jumped on you to get the game. You have a child who has been seeing a psychiatrist, psychologist, whatever, a therapist for over 5 years. You have a child who they said needs medication in order to regulate his thinking, his brain. You have a child who is acting out and jumping on his brother and disrespecting you and telling you what he will and won't do because, ma'am, he misses his father. Part of what he just told me is that sometimes he thinks about his dad that he hasn't seen since he was 2 years old. And he blames himself sometimes and asks himself, what did I do wrong? Is it my fault that my dad is not in my life? So he takes it out on you. Believe it or not, that's almost normal because he's a child and doesn't know how to regulate his emotions or his anger, right? Because his dad is not in his life. There's so many points here that I want to talk about that is just so wrong and unfair to him. So unfair. The best thing he has in his life is you. You've been the best thing in his life. The medical professionals have dropped the ball. They got it wrong. Again, they got it wrong when it came to him. Instead of helping him the way he needed to be helped, they gave up on him and threw medication at him, which actually has not been working. It's made him worse. I'm throwing the ball at his father. Weak. It's just what it is. Negligent. His father dropped the ball. And because of the adults in his life, the so-called ones who's supposed to help him and protect him, they dropped the ball. You're the only person that has not. Because you've been doing everything you could to help him. Everything. So he went at you to call CPS and the police, right? Because he didn't like the authority. He doesn't even understand what's going on in his brain, right now. And it's probably because of the medication. Because what child jumps on his mother to fight over some electronics? What child would call the CPS or the police department on his mother? What child would do that in their right mind? So we know that something is off. And it very well could be the medication, quite frankly. Some of it is needed, possibly. But whatever they're giving him, it ain't working. Right? He is not a horrible kid. He is a broken, hurt kid. I want you to address your mother, and I want you to tell her what it is from this day forward you want to do differently, and what you're going to give your best attempt at being a better kid from this day forward. I want you to apologize to your mother for the crap that you've been doing. Because what I can tell you, little bro, is that this is only the beginning. This is day one. You violate and go back to jumping on her over some damn video games or electronics, bro, and putting your hands on her because you can't play a game, bro, that is going to be probably one of the worst days of your life. Do you understand me?
Sure.
Apologize to your mother and convince her what you're going to do differently. Convince her what you're going to do differently. And think before you open your mouth, because if you just spew some crap that sounds good, bro, I'm going to be able to see it and I'm not going to like it. You better think of what you're going to do to make this better for her and apologize. I suggest you do that now.
I'm sorry for all the trouble I've given you and for jumping on you because you took my game and for hitting my little brother. I promise to not let you. I promise to be good and not make you mad again and not make you have to take my stuff again because I did something bad. I'm sorry.
Now, I want you to understand something. You're going to make her mad again, right? And that's okay. You're a kid, right? You're going to make her mad again. So I don't want you to look at this like we're asking you not to make a mistake. You're not going to be perfect. She's not perfect. I'm not perfect. No one is, right? So I don't want you walking on eggshells like, if you do something wrong, you're in trouble, right? No. I want you to apologize. When you do something wrong and it was a mistake, she can forgive a mistake. As long as you own up to it and apologize, she can own up. She ain't got a problem with that. Yeah. If you make a mistake and you do something and it was really a mistake, and you say, Mom, I'm sorry, I won't do that again, I'll fix it. I forgot to do the dishes tonight. Let me go down there and do it right now. I apologize, Mom. It won't happen again. I was distracted. See, she can understand that. Is that not correct?
Yes.
It's when you lie.
Yeah.
And say, well, I didn't do the dish because you didn't tell me to, or I didn't see the note, or you want no dishwasher liquid because you didn't went in the bathroom and poured it all out in the toilet to make an excuse. See, that's a lie. See, stuff like that is what's going to get you in trouble. It's not making a mistake of forgetting something. You're a kid. You're going to forget sometimes. That's okay. Does that make sense? This fatherless thing is really, really ridiculous. Really ridiculous all across America. And a lot of the ways of the system is actually making that just the narrative in America. Fatherless homes. They make it easy for fathers just to walk away. Games. The right games. See, we grew up with Monopoly. You understand? We were taught that we had certain games back in the day, right, that helped us in thinking. You understand? You had to strategize as a kid. A lot of the games back in the day was very, very educational games. They were fun, but they would teach you how to save money, how to manage money. It taught you how to think and how to strategize. The games. The board games. Today, they replaced the board games and they put them in front of a monitor with video games. But the video games is not really teaching them how to think and strategize in the way they should. It's teaching them how to shoot, how to kill, Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Fortnite. Some of those games are very, very, it's not doing what it should be doing. You understand? It shouldn't be doing what it should be doing. So that's the problem. Kids are not interacting with each other and with their parents. Like you said, sitting down playing board games with the family, having a movie night, watching a good movie with the family. We used to do that kind of stuff, right? And it built a certain relationship and a bonding as a family. The kids don't want to bond with you because they're upstairs playing the game. They don't want to bond with you. If you ain't playing the game, they They don't want to talk to you. So now it's a total disconnect. The kids don't understand the mama, and the mama don't understand the kids because they spend no time together. Mama's on the phone handling business. Kid is upstairs playing video games. There's no exchange of thought. There's no bonding between the parent and the child. Then you take dad out of the home. He already admitted that he's hurting because he doesn't have a father. He doesn't know why his dad is not in his life. He says he feels responsible sometimes because his dad is not in his life. That's his words, not mine. That's him.
Me and him, we've sat down, we've had conversation about that issue. And I did explain things to him. It's not my fault that I don't want him to see him. He literally said he don't want him. But because he's
That's
young.
a ridiculous dad to say that.
He's
That's
young,
a ridiculous
he
dad.
probably don't even understand it, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for him to grow up a little bit. For him.
Yeah.
When he understands things better,
Yeah.
then I heard he's somewhere in Kentucky. But it's
He's
not
crying.
really
You see them tears?
Yeah.
Just talking about it.
It breaks
This
my
is
heart.
to the fathers. I don't often address my audience. This is what the fathers are lacking. This is what you're doing to these kids when you're not in your child's life. He's crying because he doesn't have his father in his life. He's upset and he's taking out all his anger, his emotions on the mother because he feels responsible that his dad is not in his life, and he asks himself, why is my father not in my life? He's crying because he misses his father. So to all you fathers who are not doing your job and think that it's okay to be a part-time dad and just, or not even be in a child's life, you're wrong and you're disgusting. You're disgusting. Disgusting. It's okay, little bro. Stand up. It's okay. You'll be okay. All right? You're not a bad kid. You're hurting. I get it. You're going to be okay. You just got to stop this behavior. You hear me? You got it, buddy. You'll be okay. All right? Wipe your tears. You okay? Have a seat. This is ridiculous. It really breaks my heart. I deal with this man so much. It's like, it's not just one or two. It's darn near every house call I do.
Yeah.
Underneath the pain and these kids react like this, it's because they miss their dads. Their dads are not in their lives. And they're taking out, they don't know how to regulate their emotions and their anger, and they're taking it out on everybody. They need their fathers to help them understand what it is to be a boy that age. They need a father's love just like they need a mother's love. It's a balance. It's a balance of harmony in the home when you have dad in the home. If you take the same thing, if you take the mom out, if dad's just raising, his son, it will be the same thing. He's gonna miss his mom. It's not his fault. Go hug your mother. Go.
I took it from him.
You took it from him. Do you listen to music on that phone? You do. I want you to be honest with me, okay? You're not going to get in trouble as long as you tell me the truth. I told you that. Don't lie. Just tell me the truth, okay? Do you listen to music on that phone that you know you shouldn't be listening to, that if your mother found out, you would be upset? She would be upset if she found out. Thank you for being honest. That is so important to me. I told you you won't get in trouble. I just need to know. Now, I want you to name the artist that you listen to and what music you listen to. Think really hard and just be honest. Tell me every artist you listen to that you know if your mother found out you would listen to it, she would be mad. Or you know that it's not good music that you should be listening to. Name the artist and the music. King Von. King Von. Who's King Von? He's a drill rapper. King Von. Okay, who else you listen to? Who? NBA Youngboy. And he's a rapper? Yeah. Okay. Who else? Little Dirk. He's a rapper? Yeah. Okay. Who else? Little Baby? Wow. Who else? That's all? Okay. And do they talk about positive things or negative things? Is it good things or bad things they talk about?
negative.
Mostly negative? Okay. And is it easy for you to access their music, to listen to their music, or you gotta go, is it easy to pull up their music?
Yeah.
It's easy? Do they talk about sex, drugs, and shooting, and gangs, and stuff like that, and cursing?
The cursings and the music, but I make sure I don't listen to the music that has the other stuff.
Okay, oh man. You see the problem? All across America. What's going in their ear gate and their eye gate? What's going in their ear gate and eye gate? So, do they talk about gang stuff? And
Yeah.
They do? No, a lot? Okay. They talk about murking people, shooting people and stuff? Interesting. Do they call women bad names, like the B word, and talk bad about women and call them negative names? They do?
Yeah.
Need I go further? No father, no role models, and that's the kind of stuff he listens to at 12. What do you expect the results to be from that? Do you see? These are the things I'm struggling with all across America, and I'm tired of it. It's the same story over and over again with thousands and millions of children across the country. It's okay. All right. I got it. Okay, that's cool. Hi, prison doctor. Did this house call today with this wonderful mother and this young man, troubled, really troubled. But I want the mother to tell you what this young man has been going through and the professionals that he's been seeing for several years and what they did to him. Mom?
Seeing the psychiatrist since the age of 5. He's been on different meds. And the current medication he's been on it for the past 5 years. I still don't see anything different. So I did a research and I found prison doctor. And then what happened here tonight, I believe is going to work. Looking at his facial looks and everything, his demeanor, I know it's going to work. So we will definitely get back to testify about this. And he promised to be good from now onwards.
Thank you. This young man has been seeing a therapist for years and giving him medication, saying it was going to regulate his thinking and he would, it would help him be better. Well, it didn't. He'd been taking this stuff for 5 years based on their opinion, and he actually jumped on his mother over the electronics the other day and doing things he shouldn't be doing. All right. So I'm always telling America how sometimes these kids are not really, they don't need that stuff, but they are throwing medication at our kids. And today was a great example that he is not a bad kid. He doesn't need certain medications that they've been giving him, that he knows right from wrong. And already the mother is seeing great progress. So stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. Hey, Prison Doctor here. To anybody who's watching or comes across my social media, if you are struggling with your child and in need of help, I want you to book me by going to theprisondr.org or contact me at 1-800-369-8932. We are here to help you with your child.
We called in